Assalamualaikum. My name is Talha Khan, and with me sitting my co-host Maha Falak. Welcome to the next episode of our podcast.
Today we have on board a very special guest. He has more than 10 years of experience in and being a software engineer and app developer, and has worked in the jurisdictions of US, Canada, UK, Pakistan. So basically an all-rounder. And Shabazz Mirza, we welcome you to our podcast. Happy
Thank
to
you.
have you here.
Thank you for having me. This nice.
Shabazz, recently in our last episode, we talked about startup culture and company incorporation. Let's suppose someone has incorporated their company, and even if they have not incorporated the company, they come to you with an idea. So what do they look for when they want app development? So generally, what's the first thing you ask them to give them to you?
First, they would. There's a process to select a client as well. Like if they're coming from
Oh, okay.
freelancer.com or something like that, तो वो freelancer पे जाके आपकी rating देखेंगे,
Hmm.
and they would see कि आपके if you and they would ask for your portfolio,
Hmm.
कि आपका portfolio कैसा है, what apps have you already delivered
Okay.
on the Play Store, and once they know that कि हाँ this person can deliver, then they choose
Reach
you.
out to you.
And once they have chosen you, तो हमारी expectation ये होती है client हमारे साथ transparent होगा, and they would provide us with a decent amount of documentation. जिसमें wireframes होते हैं, wireframes meaning the design specs. क्योंकि if they're not gonna typically जो client reach out कर रहा था, and if they're not gonna hire designer अलग से, so they need to have those pages that they want in the app designed already, ताकि developer उनको consume करके उस app को समझ सके. And
Okay.
because there's a gap between a client and a developer. Developer थोड़ा technical सोचता है,
Hmm.
client थोड़ा non-technical
Yeah.
होता है. तो to bridge that gap, you need to developer needs to communicate well, or developer has to needs to be provided all those things जो like wireframes जैसे मैंने बताया, and further whatever documentation that's needed to deliver the app.
Okay. So, in your experience, what have you like seen कि किस तरह की apps जो हैं वो ज़्यादातर common है या फिर आपसे ज़्यादातर clients ने किस तरह की apps बनवाई हैं?
आजकल वैसे जो ट्रेंड चल रहा है वो लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम लाइक ऐप का जब बूम हुआ व्हेन iOS और एंड्रॉयड एकदम से आए मार्केट में, एंड दे जस्ट कैप्चर्ड एवरीथिंग, नोकिया पीछे रह गया.
Yeah.
तो जब ये आए तो देयर वाज दिस होल के क्या किस तरह की एप्स बन सकती हैं. तो फिर वी हैव सीन फूड डिलीवरी एप्स, वी हैव सीन कैब हेलिंग एप्स लाइक करीम, एंड those type of apps are more in demand. WhatsApp एकदम से boom हुआ है, लेकिन WhatsApp जैसे इधर पाकिस्तान में ज़्यादा popular है. That's the same popularity in the US. US में they just because उधर iPhones ज़्यादा हैं, so they use iMessage instead of WhatsApp. So demography is also important to understand for both the parties के अच्छा if the client is from the US, they may not want an app like WhatsApp. They have iMessage.
So these are the generally apps that we see के common हैं और
Mhm.
people are interested in them. What apps have you developed?
मेरा total experience 10 साल का हो गया है.
Okay.
जिसमें से I think 6 years I've been with this company currently. This is more of a product-based company, so because they have a product already, so you just have to develop features for it, and you have to make.
You don't have to start from the scratch, but work on the features and modify it, enhance
Right.
it.
So there are two types of way developers work. There's a product-based and there's project-based. Project-based में ये होता है कि client के साथ आप associated, different client के साथ बार-बार associated रहते हो, and you deliver them whatever they're asking for. उसमें different models होते हैं. अब most commonly uses agile development, which में there are changes, frequent changes. उसमें weekly आपकी sprints होती हैं, and the client tells you कि okay, this looks different, or he reviews the app with you, or साथ साथ और change requests आती रहती हैं. तो you need to be on the top of your game to be able to deliver those changes. वरना पहले waterfall होता था, which में there were already things already decided. तो वो client भी कहता था और developer भी कहता था कि okay, these developer कह सकता है as in कि these are too many changes, I can't deliver them.
Right.
तो उसको अवॉइड करने के लिए पहले ये था, लेकिन अब मिक्स हो गया एजाइल, तो भी हाँ.
Okay, so ऐसा कभी हुआ है कि आपने क्लाइंट को ऐप बना दी है एंड एज पर देयर रिक्वेस्ट एज वेल एंड सडनली दे कम बैक एंड दे वर लाइक ओ ये मुझे तो ये चाहिए ही नहीं था, यू डिडंट लिसन टू व्हाट आई वाज सेइंग, आपने देयर इज द मिसकम्युनिकेशन गैप हो गया बीच में, सो हाउ डू यू फिक्स दैट?
तो उसके लिए यही होता है कि यू accept revisions, give them like a limited number of revisions. आपके ऊपर होता है, you can give them 1 revision for free, 2 revisions. After that you say okay now I'm gonna start charging again. So then you can charge again and deliver whatever change that the client wants.
So इसमें फिर इशू आ जाता है, we discussed this in our last episode as well, कि कहते हैं confidentiality and IP issues. So client obviously when it comes to you, उसमें legal term हम use करें तो it's work made for hire, ठीक है, you guys are you're developing something and that is owned solely by the client.
Right.
So उसमें how do you protect the confidentiality, because even if अगर paper पे लिखा हुआ है कि ये confidential रहेगा, but at the end of the day you cannot take those ideas out of your mind, they're still retained there, even if you delete them from your laptop, from your computer, uski copies bhi shred kar do, but still that retains in an image retains in your mind. So how do you deal with confidentiality in that regard, and वैसे भी when you are using the same or similar idea for another client, so how do you address that?
So when you have to deal with a client and he especially pushes getting confidentiality important है, एंड ये आप जो है सिर्फ आपके जितना एक्सपोजर आपको मिल गया उतना ही होगा, उससे आगे नहीं जाएगा. तो उसके लिए devs can ensure they have to follow a certain way. Like for example जो credentials होते हैं यूज़र के, ID पासवर्ड जो एंटर होता है, like if you're logging into let's say Facebook, तो जो पासवर्ड आप एंटर करते हो you are entering it in text, लेकिन जब वो आगे जाता है it's encrypted. When you click on the login button, it's encrypted so that it doesn't get exposed to anybody else, even the devs themselves.
Okay.
तो वो जब वो encryption आप code level पे इतनी करोगे कि so that it's not exposed to the devs even, and जो code base की अपनी protection है, let's say you want to protect the code, the client को protect करना है कोड अपने developers से, तो वो उसका access revoke कर सकता है, because you need credentials as well to access. GitHub हो गया, जो दूसरा है Bitbucket है, they're all code और कह सकते हैं repositories जहाँ आप upload करते हो code. और typically code क्या होता है, it's just files, like जैसे game आप install करते हो, there's a bunch of files that you see. So it's a bunch of files जिसमें design है, there's whatever language जो बंदा use कर रहा है, तो वो उसका access block करना है basically. आपने उसको design इस तरह से करना है कि वो layers में हो rather than being straightforward. अब ये layers जैसे मैं आपको बताई password की, encryption की, तो the developer can be asked to add more layers. Okay.
So developer can be asked to add more layers to it, so that the developer does not have any further access to it, right? But जो पहले उसने एक चीज़ develop कर ली है, he can reproduce the same thing for another client, right?
Right, लेकिन typically
so is it possible that if you have worked on one idea, you cannot do it again, or like is it not possible?
Because we see many apps as a user, I'm not an app developer, but as a user I see many apps that are similar to each other.
Right.
Yeah, and as a lawyer I had a few claims come to me कि इस बंदे ने मेरी पूरी app copy paste कर ली है. So infringement claims होते हैं. So what happens in that regard?
वो फिर that is the legal procedure, because software is something that is intangible. तो जो इधर complication आती है, it's not a physical thing. तो and it can be duplicated, reproduced.
Okay.
तो उस वजह से आप डेवलपर को एक तो बाउंड कर सकते हैं कि आपने ये नहीं करना शेयर सॉफ्टवेयर, इवन इफ बिकॉज और डेवलपर के माइंड में हमेशा ये होता है कि हाउ कैन आई रीयूज दिस कोड.
जी हाँ,
मेहनत बच जाती है.
तो ये चीज़ होती है डेवलपर के माइंड में हमेशा, एंड वो टेम्पलेट एक अगर उसने बना लिया है, एंड उसके लिए बेस्ट यही होगा कि मैं नाम शाम लोगो शो को चेंज करके दूसरे क्लाइंट को भी ये चीज़ दे दूँ. लेकिन डिफरेंसेस मतलब वो जो दूसरी ऐप होगी वो 100% सेम तो नहीं होगी, उसको कुछ चीज़ें डिफरेंट चाहिए हो सकती है.
Yeah.
तो in that scenario आपको changes तो करनी पड़ेंगी.
इस पे I have a connecting question like अक्सर templates like I feel readily available होंगे online for apps general generic apps जो होते हैं.
Right.
Let's say कोई PDF to Word converter की app है उसका I think feel like template मिल जाता होगा. So when a client uses that, so what happens is what is your role as an app developer versus someone using a template online कहीं से लेके? What do you give to bring to the table for the client?
इसमें दो चीज़ें हैं ना. एक कोड होता है open source. Open source means that it's available to anyone.
Yeah.
who can use. So if it's open source, तो the developer can use it freely. That should be promoted more. तो वो developer जो है वो उस domain फिर open की बजाय फिर आता है closed source. closed source भी होता है. तो वो उस पे you can't freely access that code. वो उसकी repository भी होती है, वो private होती है. You can't see the code without having admin access to it. तो वो फिर जो है
No, my question is basically कि why should I as a client come to
Right.
you versus taking a template online? What do you give? What's the special fairy dust that you give to the app?
If you have specific requirements कि मुझे ये भी चाहिए वो भी चाहिए, and that's not because typically clients they want to do something different. They don't want to do the same thing जो market में है already for them to be unique. So for that आपको you will need a developer at the end to make those changes.
Okay.
And companies different models पे चलती हैं. Some companies hire developers in house as well. ताकि on salaries ताकि वो जो एक outsourcing का एक risk भी ये होता है कि वो चीज़ आप वैसी ना deliver हो पाए जैसे आप चाह रहे. लेकिन in house में ऐसा नहीं. In house में you can control everything. So if the client wants something truly theirs, तो फिर they have the option of hiring in-house developers rather than using outsourced model.
So I'm pretty sure कि जो भी आपके पास clients आते होंगे उनकी अपनी कोई needs होती होंगी, requirements होती होंगी, but क्या कोई ऐसी apps हैं जो बहुत basic हैं जो कि easy to develop हैं और ज़्यादातर आप बना के दे देते हो, and like how long does it take you to even develop those basic apps?
Basic, when you say basic उसका मतलब ये कि let's say एक button है उसमें और एक field है जिसमें आप data enter.
But in your experience, do you think कि ये बहुत easy है, ये basic है, like this is something that इससे easy कुछ नहीं हो सकता है या basic इससे कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
Let's say I've seen like those cat games जिसमें आप अपनी iPad के ऊपर अपनी बिल्ली को लगाते हो उसमें laser point ऐसे चलता रहता है. I feel like that's pretty basic, no? So like वो कैसे, how long does that take you?
I think वो visually basic लगता है लेकिन उसमें भी complication है because game it's basically a game, right? So game developers are different. मतलब उनकी अलग
पूरा genre है.
हाँ genre है. Then app developers are different.
Okay.
And app developers maybe there's like for instance you need a designer जिसका development का experience नहीं होगा but you do need a designer जो आपको polish बताएगा, आपको बताएगा कि what he will forward whatever design is to be used to the developer. तो roughly I would say कि अगर बहुत ही basic app है तो 3-4 months. And again, if it's a complicated app with lots of screens, then it can take any 1.5 or 2 years
Okay.
as well.
That's quite lengthy. So what if someone does not have the budget? Let's say a startup does not have a budget to hire both a designer and an app developer. तो उसमें फिर what do you do?
Typically you get designs off the internet and
Okay,
then
ठीक है.
show them कि अच्छा ये
फिर उसमें like फिर से IP का मसला आ जाता होगा, intellectual property का. If you're taking designs off from the internet and if the clients want something specific, something very novel, so how do you yourself make changes to those designs or what happens?
और developer अगर बहुत ज़्यादा skilled है तो फिर वो design का role भी ले सकता है. और he can show the client options कि अच्छा ये ऐसे करना है या वैसे करना है. So then the client can choose, okay, I like this one better. Typically मैं भी ये करता हूँ कि I give the boss or the client 2-3 options कि अच्छा इसमें से choose कर लो.
Okay.
तो वो design effort जो है वो developer भी कर रहा होता है client के लिए in most cases.
And does often at times does the client give you like a mood board, something of sorts? That I want these stuff. Or yeah, the client is sometimes very unhelpful. He's like, मुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं पता इन चीज़ों का. You take the lead.
क्लाइंट को खुद भी आइडिया नहीं है कि वो चाह क्या रहा है, and you have to
हाँ कुछ unrealistic चीज़ request आ सकती हैं. It's possible. Like typically, for example, जैसे mobile app है और when you're using it, एक keyboard pop-up होता है, which is used across the apps, right?
Yeah.
Clients can say कि मुझे red या कोई different type of keyboard चाहिए, although that keyboard is the same जो हर app use कर रही है, जो एक
What is the most wackiest request that the client has ever given you?
wackiest request. This one, the same one where the client wanted the different keyboard on the app, or I will have to think on that, or कौन सी wackiest request है.
So we talked about time. आपने mention कर दिया कि basic के लिए 3 से 4 महीने लग सकते हैं. If it's more complex तो 1 से 1.5 साल लग सकता है. So let's talk about the expenses and economics of it. So of course different regions के लिए different you pay वो like scales होंगे कि इतने an app can cost you between this much.
Right.
So you probably have experience developing apps in Pakistan as well and abroad as well. So what is generally the ranges that you have seen?
The ranges of, in terms of,
Payment.
that's a very broad question, but I guess let's say the client is from the US, so he would pay in dollars, and it really it depends.
So let's say one of our listeners or like viewers of the podcast, they won't come to you for an app development after this episode, and what would generally be the quote that you would give them?
It's usually per hour.
Okay, per hour.
And if I'm gonna put up $15 per hour, let's say $20 per hour. So I will मैं उसको update करूँगा from time to time कि अच्छा अब ये हो गया है. Or every day हम एक milestone set कर लेंगे. Okay, this is what I started with and this is what I achieved.
To keep them involved in the development process.
जी और उसमें ये होता है कि if the client बहुत ज़्यादा वो है कि concerned if his time is being utilized correctly, so he can request the dev to have a screen recording software.
Oh.
जिसमें उसको हर
Isn't that a bit creepy?
it is.
I wouldn't say creepy. It's more like invasive.
हाँ वो उससे उसको
Micromanaging.
उसको screenshot जाता रहेगा, but हाँ that's
Do you personally use such apps or what for the clients?
oh thankfully no.
Clock out वाली.
हाँ
वही ना?
clock in clock out तो करना ही होता है like
Well, that is with your boss. I'm
हाँ.
asking with the client.
Okay, for the client, yeah, as long as you deliver, I guess most clients are fine.
Okay.
You prepare the product and you're delivering.
So, let's say a startup has a payment plan with you. So often apps also generate revenue. ठीक है? In-app revenue ads के through and stuff. What if they say कि हम आपको भी pay नहीं कर सकते and why don't you come with a payment installment plan कि when my app starts generating revenue and stuff. Do you like say कि जाओ यहाँ से या what's your modus operandi in this regard? And how does generally for me as a user, how does app monetization work as well?
App monetization is a different topic. उसमें basically you use Google AdSense or something else to show ads on the app.
So what's your role as a developer in that, or do you not have much role in that
No,
regard?
it's more about using a service that is given by Google. So you just
Okay.
have to integrate it into the app. Like,
Okay, उसका source code होगा जो आपने integrate करना है.
हाँ, they give you a bunch of API keys जो आपने डालनी है and whatever place you want the ads to be played, you have to define that. उसके बाद Google takes over and they give you APIs.
Okay.
API मतलब application programming
Interface.
to use or to show those ads.
ठीक है. So, what advice would you give to a startup or a company that has just started and they want to develop an app? So, like, do you have any suggestions for them?
For someone who wants to start developing an app.
Yeah.
I would suggest to Google is your best friend. You can search whatever.
Google तो ये भी बताता है आपको कैंसर है.
And if someone new, मतलब जिसको पहले developer नहीं है.
They have no idea what to do, like कौन सी app बनवानी है, उसमें क्या करना है.
Let's say it's an agri tech app. Like ठीक है, they want to monitor के let's say उनके पास एक green house है and they want to monitor कि हमारे ये plants का ये digitalization की तरफ जा रहे हैं and they want an app in that regard and but they have zero idea about apps or digital technology. So how would you guide them?
Okay. I would tell them all the basics, like in terms of technical app sense कि मैं उनको app के बारे में.
Yeah, what information would you need from them or what advice would you give them? कि किसके पास जाओ, like कहाँ से देखो, like what should they do basically?
So they want to develop it themselves या फिर
they want to get it developed.
Yeah. They want to get it developed. अच्छा. I would suggest the technology पहले तो क्योंकि coming from a tech background मुझे technology से पता है कि which language to use for developing the app. If it's a mobile app, so there's 2-3 options. There's React Native, there's Google का है, forgetting the name, and there's Microsoft का भी है, which is MAUI. So 3 options हैं and you अभी जो सबसे top पे चल रहा है I think Google वाला चल रहा है. So the Google one is the most top. मतलब आप basically developer किससे judge करते हैं कि कौन सा सबसे कामयाब framework है जिस पे app बनानी है. तो you search online and you see कि अच्छा ये सबसे ज़्यादा use कर रहे हैं developers. तो फिर वो आप recommend करोगे अच्छा तुम developer hire करो तो make sure कि वो इस software को use करके बनाए.
Okay. And since let's say as a lawyer there are like specific lawyers, एक तो litigation होते हैं, corporate में भी specific lawyers होते हैं, like tech law होता है या IP law होता है. So is it the same for app developers? I'm pretty sure होगा.
I'm pretty sure it's but I'm not aware of
No, so you yourself, what do you specialize in?
app development, like I'm.
No.
Like what type of
what types of apps?
What type of app? Okay.
Real estate or e-procurement.
I would say real estate is the जिसमें basically the client the company wanted an extension कि उनकी website already बनी हुई थी और उनको चाहिए था कि हमारी mobile app भी बन जाए.
Okay.
So basically they hired me to make a mobile app for them and पहले उन्होंने किसी और टेक्नोलॉजी पे बनाई थी, वो इतनी सक्सेसफुल नहीं थी, उसकी रेटिंग कम थी. They wanted a better technology to be used. Technology का मतलब the
Do you have any idea about SaaS, software as a service?
Software as a service. Basically.
So usually what happens that a company has developed an app, a software for themselves, and they license it to another company, a version of it. So what they change? I want to ask कि वो ऐसा क्या चेंज करते हैं कि वो किसी और को दे सकते हैं और उनका अपना डाटा नहीं उसमें से लीक होता या फिर उनकी जो डाटा की जो है कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी या फिर जो ओनरशिप है उसमें कोई इशू नहीं आता. Like how does SaaS work?
I think SaaS services जो most popular are Amazon Web Services and the second one is Azure. I think Microsoft की है. ये ज़्यादा popular हैं और basically they're giving out cloud based जिसको SaaS कहते हैं जिसमें you can आप sandboxed होते हो, meaning कि आप if you access something, let's say आप remote, for example आप किसी have you ever taken a remote access to another laptop?
Okay.
तो वो उसको cloud कहते हैं वो लेकिन वो क्योंकि उनके possession में है cloud, तो they're giving that out as a service. So rather than आपके ऊपर headache हो to maintain वो जो servers और मशीनरी जो भी उसकी रिक्वायर्ड वो आप वो उनके ज़िम्मे दे देते हो ताकि वो आपके लिए वो हैंड करें यू कैन जस्ट यूज दिस.
सो जिस कंपनी का सॉफ्टवेयर है लेट्स सपोज अगर उसने लाइसेंस करना है तो दे विल ऑब्वियसली टॉक टू देयर ऐप डेवलपर या फिर टेक्निकल गाय और ये वो. सो लाइक आप एज अ टेक्निकल गाय उसमें क्या चेंज करते हो? हाउ लॉन्ग डज इट टेक यू टू चेंज एनीथिंग कि वो उसका सेम सॉफ्टवेयर का कोई एक वर्जन कोई और भी यूज़ कर सकता है? Is it related to coding or like no?
इसमें थोड़ा DevOps का काम आ जाता है. Basically people that manage servers
ठीक है
तो वो अगर इफ उस चीज़ का क्लोन एक और बनाना चाह रहे हैं उसका बन सकता है
ठीक है
वही सर्वर साइड पे विदाउट गेटिंग इनटू टू मनी टेक्निकलिटीज
ठीक है
Okay.
वो चीज़ होती है और हाँ इन टर्म्स ऑफ रिसोर्स कंप्यूटर शेयरिंग उसमें यही होता है कि वो जैसे इवन इन कंपनीज आपको अगर कोई और मतलब आपने एक और एम्प्लॉय हायर किया
ठीक
you need them to access a machine for them तो उनके लिए एक और इंस्टेंस बन जाता है उस मशीन का on the same cloud service that you're using.
From your experience, what advice would you give to somebody who is looking to develop an app? Like,
तो typically जो client और developers का जो relationship है उसमें usually आप फिर एक middleman introduce कराते हो जिसको दोनों की समझ है, so client की requirement की भी समझ है
ठीक है
और developers की भी समझ है. Best support world वाला बंदा जो बीच में basically communication का काम कर रहा होता है. Like getting the requirements from the client and developer तक पहुंचाना in the sense कि developer भी उसको grasp कर सके
ठीक है
and उसको सही से deliver कर सके. तो इसको I think इस position business development भी कहते हैं business intelligence में भी आते
ठीक
हैं.
है
Okay.
And उसको लेकिन वो फिर again जो हम startups की बात करते हैं उसमें वो afford शायद ना कर सकते हैं
Hmm.
to hiring additional resources. They just want a developer directly or direct developer से ही काम करवाना.
So that was today's topic of podcast. ये हमारा पहला एपिसोड था, but we hope to engage you further, and for that we want your review, आपके comments, आप क्या चाहते हैं, आपको क्या पसंद आया, क्या पसंद है, and even if you want us to cover a specific topic, please comment down below, and you can even go on our Instagram page, drop us DMs if you want to have a specific topic that you want us to talk about, if you want some advice or anything in this regard. So we look forward to your engagement in the next episode, and hope to see you again. Thank you.